Paul Bissonnette here with expert color analyst Tyson Nash, and we're in now another mecca of the hockey world, Toronto. What's it like to be back?
Well, first of all, it's always great to meet Herb Tarlick. So I love how you stepped it up here today. Pre-game skate, the game's not for about 7 more hours, right?
I know, but Toronto, you got to come. You got to bring the game face even to practice.
Yeah. A game. I mean, you were looking sharp.
Speaking of insults, I heard you called me a pylon last game in the pre-thing. I didn't even see it, so I'm just so used to it now. It's just water off a duck's back.
Well, that's what I miss most about being a hockey player. You got to have thick skin. We all know that, and it doesn't get much leathery than this. So.
Speaking of suitcases, you were actually traded here, but then you didn't even get to play for the team.
No, I didn't. I went right to the Marlies. Unfortunately, it was sad. Back on the buses, eating soggy subs, but I'm back here as an analyst, so it doesn't get much better than that. I don't get beat up anymore, and enjoying the good.
We don't have to get the body ready for morning skates.
No.
But Coyotes red hot right now, 2 in a row, playing another hot team, the Leafs, who have won 6 in a row now. What's the key to tonight's game?
2 of the hottest teams in the NHL going head-to-head tonight. You got Austin Matthews, Clayton Keller, and as you mentioned, it's going to be a fun game. Toronto is very offensive. I think we know that. They've scored a boatload of goals. I think 22 goals in their last 6 games. They're rolling. They got Austin Matthews back, who came back and had an immediate impact in that hockey game with 2 goals. But for the Coyotes, it's going to be goaltending. We know that. Raanta has been lights out the last 2 games. His numbers don't wow you off the charts. I think he had 33 saves in Montreal, another 30 in Ottawa. So if he can continue to shut the door at those critical moments late in games, and they're scoring goals. I think they got 8 goals in their last 2 games. Anthony Duclair had the hat trick, as you know. So they unleashed the Duke, and he's been putting up big numbers.
Now, I was never a special teams guy, PK or PP, but just talk about the pressure that's taken off the team. And I mean, the last little stretch here, finally, PK's been good. Finally got the PP going.
Yeah, I don't know what the numbers are exactly, but they're scoring, big goals at big moments for the power play. Their power play has struggled for a good part of the year, but special teams, as you know, are so important in winning games. They've killed. I think 2 or 3 straight games without a power play goal allowed. So, again, I think that falls on Raanta. Your best penalty killer has got to be your goaltender, and Ranta's done that.
Yeah, they're 3 for the last 8 on the power play, and we're not even including the one where Shea Weber got out of the box a second before we scored. So.
Look at you at the Nuggets.
Yeah, I hang out with Heater, and he gives me them all.
Down deep in the mine shaft, digging those ones out.
Oh, I love the banter with you, Nasher. Anything else you want to focus on for tonight's game? Any other keys you think you should mention?
I know the press meal here is outstanding, so I'm pretty excited about that. But no, just overall, I think the other storyline here tonight is I think we got 5 or 6 guys on the Coyotes that are coming back. This is kind of like their hometown, so that always brings out the best of them. I think in the last 7 games the Coyotes have played here, I think they're 6-0-1, so numbers are off the charts.
Stole my nugget I was going to finish with, but I'll add to your nugget. We have not lost the game here since 2002, and our producer of this segment, Mr. Vest.
Yes.
Dave Vest found that nugget, 2002, which is crazy to me because apparently we never used to travel here every year.
I know. Well, Toronto's had some lean years here too. A much different team this year, as we know. And Austin Matthews, Rookie of the Year last year, scored 40 goals. 69 points. So Clayton Calder, as we're calling him around our neck of the woods, they go head-to-head tonight. It's going to be fun.